Hello everyone, today we have selected up-to-date and reliable sports information. We sincerely thank you for choosing and listening to us. Please subscribe and like. AC Milan coach Pioli angered by online Pulisic criticism. AC Milan coach Stefano Pioli has expressed anger over online criticism of Christian Pulisic, calling for the player to be defended and protected. Pioli highlighted Pulisic's track record and condemned the rudeness and insults on social media. He also emphasized the need for Rafael Leo to maintain his form and be decisive in every match. Liverpool Roma alerted as Hughes announces Bournemouth departure. Bournemouth's technical director, Richard Hughes, has announced his departure from the club at the end of the season. Hughes, a former player for the Cherries, has attracted interest from clubs like Liverpool and Roma. He expressed gratitude for his time at Bournemouth and highlighted the club's progress on and off the pitch. Owner Bill Foley praised Hughes for his contributions to the club's success in the Premier League. Hughes looks forward to returning as a supporter and is focused on finishing the season strongly with Bournemouth. Bayern Munich striker Kane. We were exceptional for victory over Lazio. Bayern Munich striker Harry Kane expressed his delight at reaching the Champions League quarterfinals after a 3-0 win over Lazio in the second leg of their round of 16 tie. Kane scored twice in the match, helping Bayern advance 3-1 on aggregate. He praised the team's exceptional performance and energy, highlighting the importance of their reaction after losing the first leg. Kane emphasized the significance of the victory in their season and commended the team's overall effort on both ends of the pitch. Bayern consider move for La Liga star as replacement for Alphonso Davies. Bayern Munich is considering Miguel Gutierrez from Girona as a possible replacement for Alphonso Davies. Gutierrez has been performing well in La Liga and has been linked with a return to Real Madrid. Bayern's top target is still Theo Hernandez, but Gutierrez could be a strong addition to their squad. Girona might struggle to keep hold of Gutierrez beyond the summer transfer window. Madrid suffer in Leipzig draw to reach Champions League quarters. Real Madrid advanced to the Champions League quarterfinals despite a lackluster performance in a 1-1 draw against RB Leipzig, progressing 2-1 on aggregate. Vinicius Jr. and Willy Orban scored for their respective teams, but Leipzig couldn't find a second goal to force extra time. Madrid coach Carlo Ancelotti admitted his team suffered and lacked intensity, emphasizing the importance of reaching the next round. Despite Leipzig's strong performance, Madrid's cautious approach and defensive setup ultimately secured their passage to the next stage. Leipzig felt hard done by, believing they deserved more from the tie after creating better chances over the two legs. Spain prosecutors seek jail for Real Madrid coach Ancelotti over tax. Spanish prosecutors are seeking a jail sentence of 4 years and 9 months for Real Madrid coach Carlo Ancelotti for allegedly failing to declare earnings to the tax office, costing the treasury over €1 million in undeclared earnings from image rights in 2014 and 2015. They accuse him of using a complex system of shell companies to hide extra earnings and simulate transfers of image rights to entities outside Spain. Ancelotti has acknowledged the actions, potentially opening the door to settling the case without trial. Spain has cracked down on tax evasion in football, with high-profile cases involving players like Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Ancelotti, known as one of the greatest coaches, has won multiple Champions League titles and domestic league titles during his career. Respected Man City now belong among European heavyweights, says Guardiola. Manchester City, under the leadership of Pep Guardiola, have solidified their place among the top European clubs by reaching the Champions League quarterfinals for the 7th consecutive season. Guardiola's team displayed their strength by comfortably defeating FC Copenhagen in a 3-1 victory. Despite resting key players like Kevin De Bruyne and Phil Foden, City showcased their dominance and are now considered favorites for the Champions League title. Guardiola praised the club's consistency and acknowledged the support he received to build a competitive team. With impressive performances and a strong winning streak, Manchester City is a force to be reckoned with both in the Premier League and in Europe. PIF in Cardinali contact about buying AC Milan. The Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia is reportedly in talks with Jerry Cardinali about potentially buying AC Milan. The Saudis see the club as a strategic investment opportunity, especially with the possibility of building a new stadium in San Donato. Cardinali, who recently acquired the club, is looking for ways to capitalize on the investment without necessarily exiting it. The Elliott loan, which expires in 2025, would require around €700 million to repay. Cardinali is exploring various avenues to monetize the investment while remaining an owner, emphasizing the significant community impact and potential for growth that AC Milan represents. Aston Villa star Konsa insists Emery can lead them to dream double this season. Aston Villa defender Ezri Konsa believes that under Unai Emery's leadership, the team can achieve a dream double by winning the Europa Conference League and qualifying for the Champions League. Despite facing tough opponents like Ajax, Konsa is confident in the team's mentality and ability to compete at a high level. Emery has instilled a no-excuse culture at Villa Park, and Konsa believes that if the players stay focused and continue their current approach, they can have a successful campaign. Barcelona willing to sell star player to Arsenal on a cut-price fee. Barcelona is willing to sell Rafinha to Arsenal at a reduced fee due to the player's limited playing time under Xavi. Arsenal, who have been interested in Rafinha for a while, see him as a top target for the upcoming transfer window. Talks between the two clubs are expected to take place soon, with Barcelona open to selling the Brazilian for less than the £55 million they paid for him in 2022. Rafinha's potential move to Arsenal would provide additional depth to Mikel Arteta's squad, although he may not be a guaranteed starter over Bukayo Saka. The situation is still developing, and the outcome of this transfer pursuit will likely be shaped in the coming weeks. RB Leipzig frustrated with referee after Vinicius Jr. decision. He talked differently to us than Real Madrid players? RB Leipzig is frustrated with the referee's decision to only give Vinicius Jr. a yellow card after he grabbed Willy Orban by the neck with both hands. The team feels that the referee treated them differently than Real Madrid players and did not have the guts to send off a Real Madrid player. Some Real Madrid players also admitted that they were lucky to not have a player sent off. Real Madrid also criticized referees in European football but ultimately benefited from the decision in this match. Real Madrid midfielder Kroos message to Ancelotti with criticism of tactics. Real Madrid midfielder Toni Kroos criticized manager Carlo Ancelotti's tactics in the match against RB Leipzig, stating that the team's shape with 5 midfielders did not help them be dangerous in attack. Kroos admitted that while they advanced to the quarterfinals, their performance was not good enough and they did not deserve to win based on their play. Ancelotti also admitted that he would not have lined up the same way in hindsight.